The man arrested for the murders of his estranged girlfriend and one of her sons had been ordered by the courts to stay away from her for a few months. Police also say Cedric Ricks critically injured one of her other sons during his stabbing rampage in Bedford last night. More now from Fox 4's James Rose in Bedford.
Well, Clarice, I can tell you Cedric Ricks is in an Oklahoma jail right now. He's awaiting extradition proceedings, and as he awaits those proceedings, Bedford police here are steadily building their case against him. And I can tell you that we have already filed the paperwork to get a peek at the evidence and many of the public documents that they have that'll give us a peek at their case. Earlier today, we did learn that one of the 911 calls made from that apartment last night was from the victim's 12-year-old son, a young man that was nearly stabbed to death himself.
When the yellow tape comes out, you know something bad happened.
Something horrible happened inside this third-floor Bedford apartment just after 8:30 last night. Bedford police say 38-year-old Cedric Ricks, seen here on Facebook, stabbed to death his estranged girlfriend Roxanne Sanchez, her 8-year-old son, and wounded her other 12-year-old son. Uninjured inside the apartment, police say, was an 8-month-old child the couple had together. This Facebook picture shows the 3 children during happier times. The 12-year-old remains hospitalized at Cook Children's Hospital in Fort Worth. The 8-month-old child is in CPS custody. About 2 hours after the incident, Oklahoma authorities arrested Ricks driving Sanchez's car. He's refused to be extradited and remains in the Gavin County Jail on a $2.5 million bond for the 2 murders.
How could somebody do that to a kid?
Neighbors are shocked, horrified, and in disbelief, watching investigators go in and out of the apartment all day.
I think that last night we were home and there were murders taking place.
Tony Magoulas and his wife did not know the victims but lived below them. They say it's very unsettling.
Now we go home and we think about it all the time. You can't escape it.
Fox 4 News has learned through court documents that in November, Ricks was charged with family violence assault for allegedly choking Sanchez. Police confirm Sanchez obtained an emergency protective order against Ricks, but let it expire in January. Now, earlier today, I spoke with the law firm representing Ricks in that assault charge, and I did not talk to the lawyer, but the secretary there told me that they did indeed represent him. She said she had not heard the news, and she was surprised by the allegations of double murder. Clarice?
James, you mentioned that assault case involving Ricks in November. What else can you tell us about that?
Well, we can tell you it is a Tarrant County case. He was arrested and charged in November. He bonded out on a $7,500 bond awaiting trial for that particular case. And we're hoping to get, as soon as tomorrow, perhaps an arrest warrant affidavit involving that particular case to give us a little more background on that. And we also know that Roxanne Sanchez did file an emergency protective order after that incident, but as I mentioned in the report, it expired in January.
James Rose live in Bedford. Thank you.